When I wrote Indigo, I actually wrote it on an acoustic guitar. And I planned for it to be a very simple song without very many instruments and a lot of vocal layers. More of like an ambient track that you could turn on on a rainy day and just kind of chill out to. When my friend Michael came over, I showed him the demo, and immediately he was like, "You have to put drums on this, and I have an idea, and you have to listen to it." So he showed me what he was thinking, and I agreed. I was like, "You're right. This totally has to have drums." Over the course of the next few months before I went to the studio, I had several friends come over and would kind of just play the songs, listen to the songs, and talk about the ideas and the directions that we wanted to go in. And eventually the idea for how the song turned out took shape. When we got into the studio, I brought my best friend Abe along with me because not only is he great at drums, but he's also great at bass and guitar as well. In fact, in these sessions, we were able to kind of, take turns on different instruments and kind of just, if somebody had a good idea, we'd just jump in and play it, and we didn't really worry about who was playing what. And that was kind of really liberating, just to have the best idea come out. My friend Nate came down and played banjo on the songs, and the textures of the banjo are just so natural sounding, and yet somehow they just fit so perfectly in the ambient electric guitar tones and in the drum tones. And then of course I brought in James on electric guitars. James probably has the most knowledge about guitar tone out of anybody that I know. He knows exactly what he wants to do with his gear, and he knows exactly what knobs to turn and which guitars to select for the exact tone that you need. And so a lot of the ambient stuff that you hear on these tracks is a lot of the parts that James laid down. We definitely wanted it to feel like it was driving, but it was a conscious effort to not play hi-hat. I really like songs that have some restriction on them, because it kind of forces you to be a little bit more creative. And so when you listen to the song, you'll notice that the hi-hat's never played.
So we're just gonna have to analyze this. Go to like the halfway point. We're gonna have to move a couple of these notes. I think we're gonna have to move.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, just go do your thing first. But
There's something that I like to say a lot when I'm in the studio is, well, why don't we just take a listen to it and then take it for a drive and see where it goes. And a lot of times that's just how songs that I record end up coming to life. They almost record themselves. I just like to go along for the ride and see where they end up.
Yeah,
let's try that.
People gotta know how the sausage made.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So, I'll just have to remember every time.
Yeah, exactly.